2023 Statistics Canada data showing that only 8% of Canadians who work in trades are women, with an even smaller percentage being moms.
But a group of women are hoping to inspire a new generation of moms in the construction industry. So joining us live now to talk about building strength in motherhood alongside a career in construction is Tania Skapura, Senior Manager of Business Development at Bothwell-Accurate and Chair of the Young Construction Leaders. Tania, thanks so much for joining us this morning. It's great to have you in. So you're hosting this panel tomorrow called Working Moms Strengthen Both Worlds. What inspired this initiative and why is it so important right now for women in construction?
So right now, I don't know if you know or are aware of the statistics, but women make up 51% of the population. And right now, only 13% are working in the construction field. That equates to roughly 200,000, only 50,000 of those being in the trades. So we really want to change the stereotype and bring awareness to certain challenges that are happening in the industry. And we believe that having this panel tomorrow is going to be a great opportunity where we can showcase mothers that have made it in the industry that are so successful, and they're going to be vulnerable. They're going to be talking about their stories from when they started very young to where they are now.
It's one thing to, be a woman in this day and age. It's another thing to be working in the trades, which there still is a lot of stigma around the trades and women in those trades. Plumbing. I mean, my husband's in the trades, and I hear all the time when he comes home telling me stories that there's a new woman at the job site. I'm like, yes, that's amazing. But then there has to be some form of a balance. How are the trades accommodating working moms, finding the balance while still being able to be successful in that industry?
So there's so many different things that companies are doing, and when women are looking to enter the field, what they really need to do is their research on what company they're working for. So a lot of companies, like the one I work for now, are leadership's advocating, and they're showing change, and they're putting money where their mouth is, working with unions and governments to really help support with childcare issues. So the trades start as early as 6 a.m. on some sites. Childcare is a major, major issue. Having separate washroom facilities. So now there's a new mandate that women and men do have separate facilities on site. And these are things that have come a long way from when I started in the field 10 years ago. Yeah, I think just spreading awareness and changing the stereotypes are the biggest things we can do, making sure these women have a voice, join associations that are available in the industry now that will support them, and offer mentorship that are really advocating for the change to make them feel comfortable.
Yeah, and you've spoken about the changing perception of construction as an industry. So what shifts are you seeing in how leadership is evolving, especially for moms and, working moms in particular?
So just leadership's realizing how important it is to get women in the field. We're seeing a big improvement in having women in office, admin roles, project coordinators, estimators, but the field still has such a large gap. So they're leading by example. They're starting programs, opening lines of communication so women on the job sites feel comfortable. They have custom fitted safety gear now for women that make them feel more comfortable and wanted in the field. And just things like that go a really long way.
Can we talk a little bit about the event tomorrow? What can people expect who have signed up, or maybe who haven't signed up and they're saying, yeah, this is something I could really get on?
Yeah, so the event's tomorrow. It's in Toronto, in the Junction area. It's got about 4 panelists that'll be speaking about changes and being working moms in the industry. If they wanted to get more information, they could reach out to me directly on LinkedIn or Bothwell-Accurate, our company, and we could put them in. We can put them in touch with getting some tickets.
Amazing.
Yeah, and for women watching who want to explore their career options, thinking, hey, I never thought about construction being, in this industry, what are kind of the fears you would assuage them from, falling into? Perceptions like, oh, there's too many men. Will I be harassed? Will it be too competitive? Like, what are some of the messages you want to tell them, for women watching at home today that are thinking about this but going, maybe not?
Yeah, I really want to tell them that it's such a lucrative and profitable career. You can start in the field. Some of the executives that are running our company right now started in the field. They have no masters, and they went right from high school into it. They really just need to know that there are so many support systems and advocates that are available for them. A number of associations. There's the TCA, Young Construction Leaders, that support women groups. There are Canadian Association of Women in Construction groups, women in roofing groups, all sorts of different ones that will mentor them, stand up for them, and that leadership is currently making a change.
Okay, that is great. Thank you so much for joining us, Tania Skapura. Really appreciate it and hope you have a great event tomorrow.
Good luck.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Okay.